Okay, Coach, how do you feel about this club?
Well, I mean, we're here, I mean, that's the most important thing, and Ed, we look like we're getting healthy. We might even get Fusel back to be able to swing the bat a little bit for us in some key spots. So we're excited.
So he will DH, a pinch hit
I don't
maybe?
think he'll DH, but we'll have him off the bench for a pinch hit, which would have been big this past weekend. But he swung the bat yesterday and felt pretty good. We're going to see how he feels today.
When you lose your leadoff man and your center fielder, that's a tough blow, right?
Yeah, we lose 1 and 2 for about 2.5 weeks. That's not good. So we got the 2-hole hitter back, and he looks like he's probably about 95%. Should be 100% by the time the weekend comes. So we're excited.
How much better does that make your offense?
Oh, it makes us better. I mean, you can't lose 2 quality bats like that, much less at the top of your lineup. But the fact that they're back and the kids, the most important thing is the psyche of the rest of the kids. They know they're back, and that helps.
When you go ahead, Money.
How much does it help getting to play the format the weekend before as opposed to going there?
I think that's a big help, Lenny. I think that's a great point. In the past we've never done that. We've had to go straight to a 3-game format, and the kids don't really know what to expect. So now it's kind of been like a little dress rehearsal last weekend, and they understand. We might be playing first, so we still haven't got our schedule yet, which is kind of really upsetting me. But we played first and third last year, and we might probably play either the first or second game this year, or the second and third game this year. I don't know. Haven't been told yet. But it definitely helps that they know the format, no doubt about it.
How does that kind of a hindrance, Coach, when you don't know what your schedule is?
Well, it hurts because you can't set up pitching. Oklahoma's still playing, believe it or not. They're gonna finish their series again this afternoon, or try to, because of the weather. So, they're going to be backed up right to the Friday start as it is. But we should know what region's playing what region a month ago.
What pleased you the most out of this past weekend?
Well, we're pitching so well. I mean, our pitching's our key. I mean, we lost. I shouldn't say we lost, but we lost the lead. We gave up the lead in 2 games in the first inning, and both times our pitchers went out and hung up zeros for the next 5 or 6 to give us a chance to get back in it, and that's the key. Our pitching gives us the ability to catch up. And that's the most important thing. And it also gives us the ability, if we got the lead, to hold it. So our kids know that the philosophy is pitching defense, and we'll find a way to win. One thing I like about our club is we find a way to win. We don't always hit the ball. We don't always get quality at bats, but some kind of way we find a way to win, and that's what good teams do.
So pitching-wise, are you better than the 16 club, Coach?
I think we're definitely deeper than the 16 club, and we definitely probably have a 1 and 2 that was better than the 16 club. Our number 1 might not have been as good, but our 1 through 5 is definitely better.
That's how you win tournaments too.
There's
right?
no doubt. I mean, you got to run quality arm after quality arm out there. You can't have a big drop, and we don't. And that's the key. That's the key to winning. Tournament baseball, you're only going to play 3 or 4 games, but you can pull them a little quicker when you got somebody behind them.
So when it comes to this kind of event, anything you do differently, or is it business as usual?
Actually, Eddie, I'm a better coach at this level than I was last week. I wasn't a good coach last week. I don't coach well when I'm supposed to win. And I'm not saying we're not supposed to win this weekend, but I put too much pressure on our kids this weekend with expectations of doing what we have been able to do for the last 10 years, and that's not good coaching. I'll take the blame for that. The most important thing that we need to do is relax and play. And our kids have got to, I think the pressure's off of them now. This is what I call lanyap, using the New Orleans famous word. But, from here on out, it should be footloose and fancy free for us.
Sometimes that's a little harder to do than advertise, right?
Well, I think the kids come to Delgado because we win championships, and sometimes that's a hindrance more than a positive, to be honest with you, because the expectations are that if you don't win, then guess what, you're failed. So, and I take some of the blame for that. I need to do a better job of getting them to understand that, hey, it's going to happen, instead of we need it to happen, and hopefully we'll do that this weekend.
Perfect.